So, Rich, this isn't a common term, but can you explain context length and why it matters?
Sure. Let's start with explaining context length. Context length is the amount of information an AI system can look at and remember at one time. It's the AI equivalent of how many documents you can comfortably review at once before you need to maybe close a few tabs. In FATCA and CRS due diligence, the idea should feel very familiar. So when you assess a client file, for example, you don't just look at one document in isolation. You consider the self-certification, the onboarding data, maybe the entity structure, addresses, and previous correspondence together. That full picture of that account is your context. AI systems try to do the same, but they have a fixed limit. So if the total amount of text goes beyond that limit, the AI can't see everything at once. So some information may need to be summarized, maybe split into parts, or just reviewed separately.
Right, okay, so why does this matter?
It matters because context length affects accuracy and consistency of the results from AI. So if an AI agent can see all of the relevant documents together, it's much better at spotting issues like tax residency that conflicts with an address, or maybe an entity classification that doesn't align with the form provided, or maybe just missing information across multiple documents. If it can't see everything at once, those connections are really hard for it to make. This also explains why AI tools often ask you to upload documents in stages, or why they summarize long onboarding packs before doing any sort of deep dive analysis. What they're doing there is they're managing context length behind the scenes. The key takeaway is this: context length sets the boundaries of what an AI can consider at any given moment. Understanding those boundaries helps teams use AI more effectively and avoid unrealistic expectations. So the longer the context length, the greater the chance that AI will hallucinate. In FATCA and CRS world, where decisions rely on seeing the full picture, knowing how context length works really helps AI to help us. So rather than making it complicated, it really helps it simplify the due diligence, for example.
That's great. Thanks for the explanation.